smuggling scandal. Getting some more breaking news, this time from the Health Ministry on the rising number of COVID cases. The total number of COVID cases has now risen to 10,77,618. The 543 deaths have been recorded in the last 24 hours, along with 38,903 cases. It is the biggest ever single-day spike in India, and the death toll is currently at 26,816. It's a huge cause of concern also because India's recovery rate has also now slipped down to 62.86%. Total number of COVID cases in India currently stand at 10,77,618. In the last 24 hours, 543 deaths and 38,903 cases. Which is the biggest single-day spike as India has seen so far. We are joined by Sneha Mordani, who tracks the Health Ministry. Sneha, a huge cause of concern. Our recovery rate has slipped now to 62.86%.
Yes, but why is this happening is a question that maybe the Indian Council of Medical Research and the government would be in a position to answer. Is this just a one-off, given the fact that we saw recovery rate slip even yesterday? This is a small slip, though. It's a minor one. It's from 62.9 to about 62.8%. However, the government continues to say that the number of recoveries are actually way higher than the number of active cases in the country. The gap between both is over 3 lakh, essentially, the total number of active cases and the total number of recoveries. However, looking at the figures in the country right now, we are touching the 11 lakh mark. Tomorrow, we will be touching the 11 lakh mark. This 1 lakh jump that we see between cases from 9 to 10 and 10 to 11 is actually happening in a very short span of time, in roughly about 3 days. So that is what is being noticed right now. The other big thing is that for 5 days in a row, we have had more than 30,000 cases. We've touched 39,000 almost right now. I beg your pardon, we're touching 40,000 almost right now, actually. So this is a big jump, essentially, and this is something that's going to continue for a while, this increase in active number of cases. You know, the other big question is whether this is at a time when we are in a position to say that India is reaching a peak. The thing is that if at all India reaches the peak as other countries do, then epidemiologically speaking, it comes as a relief, given the fact that in a peak there's going to be a decline as well. But really the government would be wanting to comment on this, not whether we reached a peak and what actually defines a peak, if at all a decline really starts, like we've seen in Delhi, because Delhi is going to take roughly about 2 weeks now to understand and see whether the data there, as far as COVID-19 is concerned, is plateaued or not, the curve has plateaued or not. So that's one thing. Apart from that, looking at the number of cases, Maharashtra, as always, continues to be the worst affected state. More than 8,000 new cases. Delhi showing some respite there with 1,400 new cases. Karnataka, more than 4,500 cases. Tamil Nadu, again, 4,800 cases. This continues to be a pattern, essentially, even as Gujarat is a big area of concern. Let me tell you that, with the highest mortality rate in the country. The 2-day visit of the central team has concluded last night, and the central team's visit to Bihar essentially begins today.
Thank you, Sneha, for that comprehensive update. India inching closer to that 11 lakh mark. You can catch all these stories on news18.com. Stay healthy, stay safe.